In this video, we'll be solving a couple of exponential equations. We have 9 to the x squared equals 3 to the 3x minus 1. So the trick here is to get both of the bases the same. Well, 9 is the same as 3 squared, so I'm going to rewrite 9 as 3 squared. Now 3 squared is raised to the x squared. So we have 9 to the x squared, or 3 squared is the same as 9. All right, then that is still the same as 3 to the 3x minus 1. Now, when you raise an exponential expression to an exponent, you multiply the exponent. So this is 3 to the 2x squared equals 3 to the 3x minus 1. Now the equation becomes just the exponents. 2x squared equals 3x minus 1, because we have 3 to that power equals 3 to another power. So now the exponents must be the same. So now we can just run through solving this. This is 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 equals 0. And factoring is a different part of mathematics, but or algebra, but it certainly comes into play here. And this is factored 2x minus 1 times the quantity x minus 1. And so you get the solutions x equals 1/2 and positive 1. So those are the two solutions for that problem. The next one is, it looks a little trickier at first, but it ends up even being easier, actually. Let's go right to factoring. E to the x is common among both terms, so is x. So let's factor out e to the x times x. We'll write it in the same order that they have it there. X times e to the x. That's what we're factoring out. Well, what's left here is an x, and then what's left here, and that is a -5. So we factored out x times e to the x. Now you have the same thing that you had down here, and that is this two factors equal to 0, so that gives you two mini equations. So x times e to the x equals 0, or x minus 5 equals 0. So solving both of these, the first one just gives you x equals 0. X has got to be 0 for this to be true. So x equals 0, and the second one is x equals 5. So you get your two solutions. So both of these looked pretty intimidating at first, just a lot of stuff going on. But really what the intent for problems like these is just to make you think about what you've learned in algebra already. So this is making you factor. And then over here, it's making you think about, well, ways to rewrite numbers. What are the properties, some properties of exponents? And yes, it's perhaps tedious, but the fact is you can do it. All right, I hope that helped.